Welcome back to my YouTube channel Coins History Coins VC. Today in this video, we are going to explore 4 amazing and historical coins from the United States of America. These coins are not just money, they are pieces of history that tell powerful stories about presidents, independence, and space achievements. In today's episode, we will discuss Keycap 1 1971 $1, no mint mark. Keycap 2 1972D mint mark $1. Keycap 3 1977D mint mark $1. Keycap 4 1776 to 1976 bicentennial $1. In this video, I will explain the full history, mint marks, design details, metal composition, mintage numbers, and current value of each coin. If you are a coin collector or just love historical coins, this video will be very interesting for you. Next, top 1. The coin you are showing is the 1977 D Eisenhower dollar, officially issued by the United States Mint. This large-size dollar coin is part of the famous Eisenhower dollar series that was produced from 1971 to 1978. The D mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The Eisenhower dollar was created to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who served as the 34th President of the United States and was also a 5-star general during World War II. The coin carries deep historical and patriotic symbolism, reflecting both American leadership and the nation's achievements in space exploration. On the obverse front of the coin, you will see the portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower facing left. Above his head is the word liberty, which represents freedom, one of the core values of the United States. The motto, "In God We Trust," appears near the lower left side of the portrait, and the year, 1977, is struck at the bottom. The design of the obverse was created by Chief Engraver Frank, who was responsible for several important U.S. coin designs during the century. On the reverse, back side, which is shown in your image, the design features an eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch, symbolizing peace. This powerful image was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, celebrating America's successful moon landing in 1969. Above the eagle is the inscription, United States of America, along with the national motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many one. The denomination, $1, appears at the bottom. This space-themed design connects the coin not only to President Eisenhower, but also to the era of American space exploration, particularly NASA's achievements. The 1977 D Eisenhower dollar is composed of a copper-nickel-clad material. It contains an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs approximately 22.68 grams and has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, making it one of the largest modern U.S. coins ever produced for circulation. Because of its large size and heavy weight, many Americans found it inconvenient for daily transactions, which is one reason the Eisenhower dollar series was discontinued after 1978. In terms of mintage, the Denver Mint produced millions of 1977 D Eisenhower dollars for circulation. Due to the high mintage and widespread availability, most circulated examples today are common and affordable for collectors. In average circulated condition, the value is usually close to its face value of $1. However, uncirculated coins in mint state condition can be worth more, especially if they have strong luster and minimal marks. High-grade examples graded or higher by professional grading services can command premium prices in the collector market. Collectors often look for special varieties such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other mint errors. While major rare varieties for 1977 D are not extremely common, error coins can increase the value significantly depending on the type and condition. The condition grade of the coin plays a very important role in determining its market price. Coins with scratches, wear, or dull surfaces are valued lower than coins with sharp details and original mint shine. The Eisenhower dollar series holds a special place in American numismatic history because it was the last large-sized dollar coin struck for general circulation in the United States. After 1978, the U.S. Mint introduced the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. Even though the Eisenhower dollar was not widely used in everyday commerce, it remains popular among collectors due to its bold design, historical importance, and connection to both a respected president and the U.S. space program. For coin collectors and history lovers, the 1977 D Eisenhower dollar represents a blend of political history, military leadership, and space exploration achievement. It is a coin that tells the story of American strength and progress during the century. Today, it remains a collectible piece that is easy to obtain, making it a great addition for beginner and experienced collectors alike. Next, top 2. The United States of America $1 1776 to 1976 D mint mark is widely known as the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar, a special commemorative coin issued to celebrate 200 years of American independence. This coin was produced by the United States Mint to honor the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. Instead of carrying a single year, it features the dual date 1776 to 1976, symbolizing the bicentennial celebration of the United States. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. This historic coin is part of the Eisenhower dollar series, which was minted from 1971 to 1978. The obverse front of the coin features the left-facing portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and Supreme Commander of Allied Forces during World War II. His leadership during both war and peace made him one of the most respected figures in American history. Above his portrait is the bold inscription Liberty, representing freedom, the foundation of American democracy. Below the portrait appears the dual date, 1776 to 1976, marking 2 centuries of independence. The motto, "In God We Trust," is inscribed on the left side of the portrait. The obverse design was created by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, who designed all Eisenhower dollars. The reverse back of the 1776 to 1976 dollar is very special and different from the regular Eisenhower dollars. Instead of the eagle landing on the moon, the bicentennial reverse shows the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon. This creative and symbolic design represents both America's fight for independence, Liberty Bell, and its achievements in space exploration, moon landing. The reverse design was created by Dennis R. Williams, whose artwork was selected through a national design competition held for the bicentennial coinage. Surrounding the design are the inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum, with $1 at the bottom. 13 stars encircle parts of the design, representing the original 13 colonies. The 1776 to 1976 D Eisenhower dollar was minted in copper-nickel clad composition for general circulation. It consists of outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs approximately 22.68 grams and has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, making it one of the largest modern U.S. circulation coins. Because of its large size and heavy weight, it was not very practical for everyday use, which limited its circulation popularity. Production of bicentennial coins actually began in 1975 and continued through 1976, but all carry the dual date 1776 to 1976. No Eisenhower dollars were dated 1975. The Denver Mint struck millions of these coins, making them common today. Because of the high mintage, most circulated examples are worth around face value, about $1. However, uncirculated coins in mint state condition can sell for higher amounts, especially those graded MS65 or above. Coins with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and sharp details are more desirable among collectors. In addition to the copper-nickel-clad version struck in Denver and Philadelphia, the U.S. Mint also produced special 40% silver bicentennial Eisenhower dollars at the San Francisco Mint for collectors. These silver versions were not intended for general circulation and are more valuable due to their precious metal content and lower mintage numbers. However, the 1776 to 1976 D mint mark coin you mentioned is the standard clad circulation issue. Collectors often look for error varieties such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or other minting mistakes. While major rare varieties are uncommon for the 1776 to 1976 D dollar, error coins can significantly increase value depending on their rarity and condition. Professional grading by companies can further increase collector confidence and market value. Historically, the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar represents a proud moment in American history. The year 1976 was filled with patriotic celebrations across the country, including parades, ceremonies, and special commemorative issues. The coin stands as a lasting reminder of 200 years of independence, democracy, and national progress. It combines the image of a respected president with powerful national symbols like the Liberty Bell and the moon, reflecting both America's revolutionary beginnings and its modern achievements. Today, the 1776 to 1976 D Eisenhower dollar remains a popular and affordable collectible. It is easy to find, historically meaningful, and visually impressive due to its large size and bold design. For coin collectors, history lovers, and patriotic Americans, this coin represents freedom, unity, and national pride, a true symbol of the United States bicentennial celebration. Next top 3. The United States of America $1 1972. D mint mark is part of the famous Eisenhower dollar series, a large-size American dollar coin issued from 1971 to 1978. This coin was produced by the United States Mint, and the D mint mark shows that it was struck at the Denver Mint. The Eisenhower dollar was created to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a 5-star general who served as Supreme Commander of Allied forces in Europe during World War II. The coin represents both American leadership and the pride of the nation during the Cold War and space exploration era. On the obverse front of the 1972 dollar, you will see a bold left-facing portrait of President Eisenhower. Above his head is the word liberty, which is a core American value symbolizing freedom and democracy. Below the portrait is the date, 1972, and to the lower left side appears the national motto, "In God We Trust." The design of this side was created by Frank Gasparo, who was the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at that time. His initials, FG, can be found on the truncation of Eisenhower's neck. The portrait design is strong and simple, reflecting dignity and leadership. The reverse back of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar features an eagle landing on the surface of the moon while holding an olive branch in its claws. This dramatic image was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission patch and celebrates America's first successful moon landing in 1969. Above the eagle is the inscription, United States of America, along with the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many one. At the bottom is the denomination, $1. The design symbolizes peace, olive branch, and scientific achievement, moon landing, connecting President Eisenhower's legacy to America's space program success. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar is made of copper-nickel clad composition for circulation. It consists of outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs approximately 22.68 grams and has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, making it one of the largest modern U.S. coins ever produced for everyday use. Because of its large size and heavy weight, many Americans found it inconvenient to carry, which limited its popularity in daily transactions. In terms of mintage, the Denver Mint struck over 92 million 1972 Eisenhower dollars for circulation. Due to this high production number, the coin is considered common today. Most circulated examples are worth around face value, about $1. However, uncirculated coins in mint state condition can sell for higher prices, especially those graded MS-65 or above. Coins with strong luster, clean surfaces, and sharp details are more desirable among collectors. An interesting point about the 1972 Eisenhower dollar series is that the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, produced 3 different reverse varieties in 1972, known as Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3, based on differences in the Earth design above the eagle. However, the 1972 coin from Denver generally features a single standard reverse design and does not have the same famous variety distinctions as the Philadelphia issues. Still, collectors sometimes search for mint errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks, which can increase the value significantly depending on rarity and condition. The historical importance of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar lies in its representation of American strength during the early 1970s. The United States was deeply involved in the Cold War, advancing in science, technology, and space exploration. This coin reflects national pride, honoring both a respected president and the country's achievements beyond Earth. It was also the first dollar coin issued after the Peace Dollar series ended in 1935, marking the return of the large dollar coin to American circulation after more than 35 years. Today, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar remains a popular collectible for beginners because it is affordable and easy to find. For experienced collectors, high-grade specimens and unique error coins are especially attractive. The coin stands as a bold reminder of American leadership, unity, and innovation. With its large size, strong portrait, and space-themed reverse, the $1,972 continues to be a fascinating piece of U.S. numismatic history and a proud symbol of the United States of America. Next, top 4. The United States of America $1 1971, no mint mark, Liberty, is the very first issue of the famous Eisenhower dollar series, a historic American coin introduced after more than 3 decades without a circulating silver dollar. This coin was produced by the United States Mint in 1971, and because it has no mint mark, it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1971, the Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark on its coins, which is why this piece does not display a letter under the date. The Eisenhower dollar was created to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and Supreme Commander of Allied forces in Europe during World War II. His leadership during war and peace made him one of the most respected figures in American history, and shortly after his death in 1969, Congress approved a dollar coin bearing his portrait. The obverse, front, of the $1,971 features a strong left-facing portrait of President Eisenhower. Above his head is the bold word Liberty, representing the foundation of American democracy and freedom. Below the portrait is the date 1971, marking the first year of issue for this series. On the left side of the portrait appears the national motto, "In God We Trust." The design was created by Frank Gasparo, who served as chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. His initials, FG, can be seen on the truncation of Eisenhower's neck. The portrait is simple yet powerful, capturing the dignity and calm leadership style of President Eisenhower. The reverse back of the 1971 Eisenhower dollar displays a dramatic and symbolic design, an eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch in its claws. This image was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission patch, celebrating the historic 1969 moon landing. The eagle represents strength and courage, while the olive branch symbolizes peace. Above the eagle is the inscription, United States of America, and just below it appears the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. At the bottom of the coin is the denomination, $1. This space-themed reverse connects President Eisenhower's legacy with America's achievements in science and technology during the space race era. The 1971 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar, intended for circulation, is made of copper-nickel clad composition. It contains outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs approximately 22.68 grams and has a large diameter of 38.1 millimeters. Its size makes it one of the largest modern U.S. coins ever produced for circulation. Because of its heavy weight and large diameter, many Americans found it inconvenient to carry in pockets, which limited its popularity in everyday commerce. In addition to the standard-clad version struck in Philadelphia, special 40% silver Eisenhower dollars were also produced in 1971 at the San Francisco Mint for collectors, but those carry an S mint mark. The no mint mark $1,971 from Philadelphia was struck in very high numbers, with over 47 million coins minted for circulation. Due to this high mintage, most circulated examples today are common and typically worth close to face value, around $1. However, uncirculated coins in mint state condition can be worth more, especially those graded MS65 or higher. Coins with bright luster, sharp details, and minimal contact marks are more desirable among collectors. An interesting aspect of the 1971 Philadelphia Eisenhower dollar is the existence of 2 reverse varieties known as the Friendly Eagle, Type 1, and Bold Eagle, Type 2. These varieties differ slightly in the details of the earth and eagle design on the reverse. The Type 2 reverse is scarcer and more valuable than the Type 1. Collectors carefully examine the earth above the eagle to determine which variety they own. Error coins such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and die cracks can also increase value depending on rarity and condition. Historically, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar marked the return of the large-sized dollar coin to U.S. circulation for the first time since the Peace Dollar series ended in 1935. It represents a new era in American coinage and reflects national pride during the early 1970s, a time of Cold War tensions and rapid technological advancement. The coin honors a president who led both in wartime and during a period of economic growth and stability. Today, the 1971 no-mint Mark Eisenhower dollar remains an important and collectible piece of American numismatic history. While it is generally affordable and easy to find, high-grade examples and rare varieties continue to attract collectors. Its bold portrait, large size, and connection to both presidential history and space exploration make it a fascinating coin. For coin enthusiasts and history lovers, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar stands as a proud symbol of American leadership, unity, and innovation.